Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Now they send their back in motion right. First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now. They need 7. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. On the counter, McCaffrey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards, and the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A tight end in motion now. Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after already be in trouble, that's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
To the left side, Sanders has it. And he drives it up to the 24. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To the air again. Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Covered with a return here. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second try. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Dowdle again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 7.
Well, he's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
The 49er first down. First and 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. And bring the tight end in motion. From the gun, McCaffrey. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the 49er first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Play action now, Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now again, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. This, he can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 26-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Young working from the gun. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down, Young. Pass brought in by Teterola McMillan. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's grabbed inside the 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Here's Young again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
'49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Motioning left is their running back. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled for a short gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This from 48 on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. It is caught left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw by Purdy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and...
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young on the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Dowdle on second down. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Third and long for him here. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 18.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Dowdle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it at the 5! Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First call here coming from the shotgun. Purdy on the play action. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Complete to Jawan Jennings.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers and Tedero McMillan taking over once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The inside give to Dowell. Jukes away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Cut down the field. Leggett. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Going down on the run. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Window to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action now with Purdy. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's taken down at the 30. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
That's another 49er first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 24, Panthers 20.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Covered with a return here. Escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Young working from the gun. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he works this down to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Panther 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And going play action. Young. All the left side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. A great try at that 1st down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. On the ground, Dowdle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
15 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and goal, cover. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Now it's Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He gets it again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
27, 49ers 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Galindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I got to really wrap my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
They kick the running back in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by only 3. Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. He's back to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He brings it in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
31, Panthers 27.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
15. First down, Panthers.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Dowdle. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Setting up to pass. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun snap now to Young. Tremble with the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Young. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Carolina.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
49ers 31.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Carolina.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Intended for Kendrick Bourne. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Still at the 20, near 2nd and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes the pocket. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdowns at the buzzer. This game's over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.